Hello friend, I am Ghanshyam and welcome all of you to the Electric Neuron. Today we are going to discuss about the AC sources across the different element. Here different element like resistance, inductance and capacitance, or the combination of resistance, inductance, capacitance, here we are going to discuss. Okay, so those are the very basic thing. So you need to know all these things so that you will be able to calculate or understand the power system and your machine theory subject. Okay, so in the previous lectures we have already completed about the RMS value, average value and peak factor, form factor, all these things. Okay, so here we are going to see the AC sources. So how it will be formed, the current or voltage, how it will be lag or lead, how much angle it will be lag or lead, here we are going to discuss. Okay, so those are very important to your examination like GATE, ESC, RRB JEE and SSC JEE. So please watch all this video continuously till the end of this lectures. Okay, so let's get started our video lecture. See, first AC sources across the resistors. So how it will be the characteristic, VI characteristic in the resistance across the AC sources. Okay, so first see the current across the resistance I. So here one voltage sources is there with the sinusoidal, that means it is AC voltage sources. Okay, so the magnitude of this voltage is Vm, or it is due to sinusoidal, that's why we are taking Vm sin omega t. And this is a closed circuit with connected resistance and current will be flowing like this. Okay, so for positive half cycle it will be flowing like this, and for negative half cycle it is flowing like this. So for current across this resistance, IT is equal to voltage across this divided by resistance R. Okay, or you can also say that that voltage is equal to Vm sin omega t. So here put Vm sin omega t divided by R, or IT is equal to Vm divided by R is Im. So here Vm is the maximum value or peak value of the resistance and Im is the maximum or peak value of the current, or IT is equal to Im sin omega t, that is in sinusoidal nature I also. So here voltage is also sinusoidal nature and current is also sinusoidal in nature. So for instantaneous power, that means at any instant or at particular instant of time, what is the value of power? Let's see, this is the voltage sources or voltage signal, and let's see, this is another signal, that is current signal. Okay, so if you want to find the power across this, that means put the voltage value and put the current value of this and multiply them, then you will get the instantaneous power across that time. Okay, so this is our time axis or this is our frequency axis, like that. So here the instantaneous power is equal to instantaneous voltage into instantaneous current, that is Vt into It. So for Vt here Vm sin omega t, and for It here Im sin omega t. Okay, so put here Vt sin omega t, that is Vm sin omega t and Im sin omega t. So Pt is equal to Vm into Im. We are taking the maximum value in one side divided by, not divided by 2, first Im into Vm. So the formula of sin omega t and sin omega t, that is 1 minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2. Okay, sin omega t into sin omega t, that is sin square omega t. I am writing here, see, it is sin square omega t. So I have already discussed that sin square omega t formula, that 1 minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2. So put here this formula, then you will get Pt, that is equal to Vm Im divided by 2 1 minus cos 2 omega t. Okay, like that. For average, we have already discussed this average concept. Okay, so no need to again describe this thing. So average, for average power, that is 1 divided by 2 pi from 0 to 2 pi, because if it is sinusoidal in nature, so that's why we are taking from 0 to 2 pi time. So 1 divided by 2 pi integration of 0 to 2 pi Pt into dt. Okay, So here put this value Bm Im divided by 2 and minus cos 2 omega t. Then after calculating, integrating and putting 1 divided by 2 pi, then you will get P average is equal to Bm into Im divided by 2. That is maximum of voltage into maximum of current divided by 2. Okay, so average value is equal to Vm divided by root 2, or you can also write that Im divided by root 2. So here root 2 multiplying, then get 2. So same thing. Okay, so we have already known that Vm divided by root 2 is our RMS value of the voltage and Im divided by root 2 is the RMS value of the current. So here P average will get that voltage RMS into current RMS is the P average. Okay, please remember that formula, it is very important. Okay, so see another point, when voltage or current take as a comparison cycle corresponding to power complete 2 pi cycles of frequency of power 2 times the voltage or current. Okay, or see here frequency will take and the frequency is 50 Hz, or the frequency of power that is 100 Hz. Here 2 cycle of that frequency, that's why it is 100 Hz. Okay, now let's see the waveform of that voltage or current or power waveform of resistance element. Okay, so see here, here this is the waveform of voltage or this is the waveform of current. So here in the positive cycle the waveform of voltage is in positive or waveform of current is in positive direction. So positive and positive get multiply, then power will be get more positive. So the power line will be like that. Okay, it is clear to you now. So now see in the negative half cycle, this is the voltage cycle and this is the current cycle. So here in the negative half cycle the voltage is also negative and current is also negative. So negative multiply, then we will get the positive. So power you will get as a positive. So here for one cycle of voltage or one cycle of current there is 2 cycle of power. Okay, so that's why frequency of power is 100 Hz. Okay, it is clear to you? If not clear to you, then ask me in the comment section, I will clarify your doubt. Okay, now see the AC sources across the inductor. See, there is a voltage sources which is AC in nature and the inductor will be connected in series. So voltage across the inductor is L di divided by dt, or Vt is equal to L d by dt, that is It is Im sin omega t. We have already calculated here that It is equal to Im sin omega t. So put here in this equation Im sin omega t. So after derivative, after calculating the derivative part, L will be as like as L. So here derivative of Im sin omega t. So Im is here magnitude, that is constant value. So Im is here and the derivative of sin omega t is cos omega t. Okay, or xl is equal to omega L. So Bt is equal to xl Im sin omega t plus 90, because of cos omega t is same as sin omega t plus 90 degree. Okay, so power, that is instantaneous power, is equal to Vt into It. So here we will get the Vt formula is xl Im sin omega t plus 90 degree or L omega Im cos omega t. So put here this formula, Vt is equal to Vm cos omega t into Im sin omega t. So here cos omega t and sin omega t will multiply, then you will get the formula sin to omega t divided by 2 and Vm Im here. Okay, so this is the instantaneous power Pt, or for average power in the inductor it is 0. How? we will see in the next slide. Okay, and average power, that is equal to 1 by 2 pi integration from 0 to 2 pi pt dt is equal to 0. So let us see the characteristic of inductor. See, this is the voltage source. Okay, sorry, it is not voltage source, let me erase. This is our voltage source, this is our voltage source, and this is our current source. Okay, why? Because for inductor the current will lag the voltage by 90 degree. Okay, for pure inductor only, the inductor, in case of inductor, the current will be lag 90 degree from the voltage sources. That's why the waveform is like that. So after multiplying, you will get the power curve is like this. Okay, so this is the power curve, this is the voltage curve, and this is the current curve. So for here also, for frequency 50 Hertz, the power frequency will be 100 Hertz. Okay, it is clear to you. Now come to the another section. So here we will discuss the average power is equal to 0. So see how average power is equal to 0. So here in the positive half cycle, power waveform in inductor take from the sources, but from the negative half cycle, the power waveform in the inductor deliver energy. Okay, so for positive half cycle it take the energy from the source, and for the negative half cycle it deliver the energy from the source. So overally the positive and negative will be cancel each other, so output will be 0. So average power in the inductor will be 0. Okay, now come to the VI characteristics. See here, or how it will be lag and how it will lead. See here. So first, here we are taking the references our current. So for current, the voltage will be lead the current by 90 degree for pure inductor, or for this circuit. Here we are taking the voltage as our reference, that's why the current will lag the voltage by 90 degree. Okay, or Vt is equal to, if we take Vt is equal to 10 sin omega t plus 30, then you can also write as our vector form, that is 10 angle of 30 degree. Okay, or for phasor 10 divided by root 2 angle 30 degree, or it is KCL or KVL directly use here in this case. Okay, now see the AC sources across the capacitor. See, this is the figure of the AC sources across the capacitor. Here AC voltage sources, that is Vm sin omega t with current flowing across this capacitor. So we have already know that capacitor will be store energy in the which field? Electric field. But in the inductor case, the inductor will be store energy in the magnetic field. So here IT, the current across the inductor, a capacitor, is C dV divided by dt. So for Vt, Vm sin omega t put here, It is equal to C d by dt Vm sin omega t. So after derivative these terms, then you will get omega C Vm cos omega t, or It is equal to Vm divided by resistance. So here not resistance, it is the capacitance, so that's why 1 divided by omega C, or impedance 1 divided by omega C cos omega t. Okay, so x is equal to 1 divided by omega C, that's why we are putting here, or It is equal to xm Bm cos omega t. Okay, xc Bm cos omega t, or It is equal to xc Bm sin omega t plus 90 degree, or It is equal to Im sin omega t plus 90 degree, or the instantaneous power, that is Pt is equal to Vm sin omega t into Im cos omega t. So here sin omega t and cos omega t will be like that in this circuit. that is sin 2 omega t divided by 2. Okay, or average power, here also average power is equal to 0. So how it will be form? 1 divided by 2 pi integration from 0 to 2 pi pt dt, or that is equal to 0. And here pt is equal to Vm Im divided by 2 sin 2 omega t. This is the instantaneous power. Okay, now come to the waveform. See, this is our voltage waveform. Okay, and this is our current waveform. So power will be what? Voltage into current. So this is our current waveform. So here in this capacitor, the current will be lead the voltage divided by voltage by 90 degree. So this is our current waveform and this is our voltage waveform. If we take the reference as our current, then voltage will be lag the current by 90 degree. Okay, so for today that's it. Thank you for watching.